Tough loss last week against Texas Tech, our rivals, where we had a chance to improve on our win record from last year. We were 4-8. In real life, Oklahoma State went 3-9. Rough. At least we did better than the real life Cowboys. But we had a chance to get 5 wins, which is our ultimate goal, is just to improve every year. Was not able to get the win, and now we've got a chance hosting Cincinnati. We've got 5 games left in the year, and we host all of them. So hoping for some wins, and a win against a ranked opponent here would be huge. Let's see if we can beat the Bearcats. Home game in Stillwater. It's been a long time since we had a home game. I think we had 4 away games in a row. So excited to be in front of our home audience with a ranked game. And we will get the ball first in this one. Ollie Gordon the second's having a pretty good year. Not an incredible year, but a pretty good year. He's had some huge games and had, like in the last game, I think he only had like 40 yards on the ground. We'll see how he does in this one with only a yard rush to start. And we've got an early 3rd down here. I'm looking for Senecal, I think, who's going to be coming across the middle. Oh, I threw it to the wrong person, but he's open as well. Meant to throw it to Senecal, ends up with Hoffman, and I think he gets even more yards than Senecal would. 1st down. We had a 1-yard rush on 1st down and then an incompletion on 2nd down. Maybe we got 3rd and 9, not in field goal range. This is the play we're going with. See if we can find someone open downfield. I'm going to look for a triangle. Couldn't get to him. I thought I saw some space out there. They're trying to make us kick a 53-yard field goal. I mean, if they think we can make it, we're going to go for it. We've got a senior kicker. Let's see what we can do here. It's right down the middle. I don't know if it's going to have enough power. Is it there? Do we get that? No, it is no good. We were so close. And the game remains 0-0. We'll see what Cincinnati can do on offense. And our defense had huge problems in our last game against Texas Tech. I think their quarterback threw for like 600 yards in that game, which is just embarrassing. Our pass defense is non-existent, and I'm worried that that's going to continue here today. 1st down from the 36, and we just have to improve as defensive back. I feel like our secondary is just not good, and we're going to get worse. We have, I think, 4 senior cornerbacks that are leaving. And man, that first season not being a good one, I'm talking about last year, it just messed up our recruiting, and it's going to take a lot to bring this Oklahoma State team back to where they were. 3rd and inches from the 26-yard line. Hold him to a field goal here would be pretty dang nice, and they get the 1st down easily on the ground. See, the thing is, we have to prioritize our pass defense because they're so bad. And like, we can accept that, but we can accept like a 3-4 yard run, but these shots downfield that we've been able to, or that we haven't been able to stop lately, has just been rough for us. But now we don't have a run defense either. 1st and 10 from the 11. Time for our defense to try to make a stop. Oh, nice hit. 2nd and 10. Let's see what Cincinnati tries here on 2nd down. We stop him in the backfield. That's 3rd and 11. A field goal here would be a huge win for our defense. Big play early in this game. Can our defense get a stop? We get to the quarterback, and that's a huge sack. 4th and 20. We'll hold them to a field goal. They'll have to kick one. Should be an easy one for their kicker. Let's see if they can get this in. And that is in. Cincinnati goes up 3-0 about halfway through the 1st quarter. 2nd and 6 after a quick pass. See if we can get it to Ollie Gordon. Cut it to the outside juke, and that's a 1st down. Ollie Gordon's been good in this one. 50 yards already. 50 yards in the 1st quarter means he's on pace for 200 on the game. And for the first play of the 2nd quarter, we're 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Better drive than our first one. We'll cut it back with Ollie Gordon. 2 yards on the ground. On 2nd down, we kind of took a sack. We ended up running out of bounds with Rangel. No one was open. We're going to call a screen here on 3rd and 9. And that should be a 1st down. We cut it back because he didn't block the person we wanted to. And that's 1st and 10 from the 11. Going to run the ball here. See if we can get closer to the end zone. Not quite. Pass and play on 2nd down. I'm looking for square. He's not open. We're just going to have to get rid of that thing. They played really good pass coverage. And that's 3rd and 9. What do we call here? Should we do a screen again? I think I might, to be honest with you. They don't have anyone out wide. I mean, we don't have any receivers out wide, so why would they? Cedric Alexander's in the game, our backup running back. not really what I had in mind there. We make up a few yards, and do we go for it here, or do we just tie the game up? I'm kind of thinking about going for it, but I suppose we should just kick the field goal and tie the game. Hopefully that's good aim. If we miss this, I'll be quite upset. We'll just do half power, and that's good. 3-3, the Cowboys tie it up. 3rd and 2 from the 37-yard line. Pretty soon into this drive by Cincinnati's offense. We'll see if we can get a stop here and get the ball back. The quarterback keeps it. 27 got fooled, and that's a first down about midfield. We called a blitz from the outside here, but their blocking was much better than our run pursuit, and they get a big gain. And for the second game in a row, our defense is just helpless. I mean, the run, the pass, anything. There's nothing we can do. That's a nice hit that makes him drop a pass. Maybe it's our play calling, although I'm calling the same type of play calls we did when we beat, like, who do we beat? Arizona. When we beat Arizona, who was a team that was supposed to be way better than us. We beat them with this play calling. I mean, I don't know. And our defense played good in that game. Oh, man, he just ran right by me. I was using the D lineman. That's 1st and goal from the 6. They've got a great opportunity to take the lead before halftime, which is something we want to avoid, especially at home. He breaks a tackle, and that's a touchdown. What a run. Cincy goes up 10-3. We've got to respond before halftime. 5.5 minutes. And to tie it up before halftime would be huge. Nice 6-yard gain to start the drive. Come on, get there. He caught that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Who was that? Was that Stribling? What a catch. They were in one man-to-man, single coverage. We just throw it up and hope our best receiver can catch it, and he does. I thought there was no way he was getting there. What a catch. I mean, he was covered pretty closely. And we just pull it out of the air. Huge gain there. I saw that they didn't have a safety high, so we just went for it. And now we've got 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, which is exactly what we like to see. That's exact. In fact, I want to run the ball here. Let's go inside zone split. Yeah, let's do that. We'll juke inside, and that's an 8-yard gain. I think we're going to keep it on the ground here. Let's go for it. I don't want to counter. Maybe, yeah, inside this call. I think that's the exact same play we just called. They've crowded the... is that a bad play call? We don't really have enough time to audible, so we're just going to go for it with Ollie Gordon, hoping he can make some magic happen. And almost a first down, 3rd and 1. You know what I'm thinking is an RPO. I'm thinking like a bubble out to the right. That'll be Gavin Hoffman. Oh, Gavin Freeman. I've been calling him Gavin Hoffman. That's a player I played with in my last Dynasty. He's not open. We're going to run it. Ollie Gordon gets the first down. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Gavin Freeman. Got to remember that. Honestly, I'm going to call the exact same play. Yeah. Because I think that cornerback was kind of not right on Freeman. We'll see what happens here. He is in man coverage. Cedric Alexander comes in, our backup running back, and scores for us to tie the game up 10-10. Not Ollie Gordon in the second. He sat down for our arrest. I don't know why we would arrest him in that situation, but it worked out either way, and the Cowboys tie it up. And now Cincinnati's got 2 minutes and 14 seconds with 3 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning to try to score again. It's our job to stop him. He kind of shrugs off one of our defenders. That's 2nd and 5. And that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning. Unfortunately, I accidentally used one of our timeouts. I just hit the wrong button during the kickoff. So we've only got 2 timeouts in the event that we do get the ball back. But we'll see what Cincinnati here can do in their 2-minute offense. We almost get through the offensive line to pressure the quarterback, but not able to. And that's 1st and 10 from the 25. Come on, get there. Nice sack. I wasn't even talking because I thought there was no way it was going to be a big play on that down. But our defense makes it happen. And take a look at this. Who was that? It was the D tackle, the big D tackle. I forget his name, but he gets to the quarterback. And that is a huge play on 1st down. What should we call here? I'm thinking like 3 double buzz. We'll take some quick passes, short passes underneath. We just don't want to give up anything big here. Kirkland, that's his name. What they're going to do, they let the play clock go all the way down, and they'll step out of bounds 3rd and 15 with 1:09 left. We got to be quick to call a timeout here if they don't convert, because they will have to punt it off, and we could, you know, potentially take the lead here. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. They've got 2 receivers, no one on the left. They hand it off to the left. Surely we're going to stop them, and I'm going to call a timeout, and that accidental timeout we called might come back to bite us, but our offense is going to have about a minute here to try to score again before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 27. We've only got 1 timeout. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I don't see. I just have to throw that ball away. I'm sure there was someone open. I looked for one option, and they just rushed us too quickly for me to look up and find somebody. So here we go, 2nd and 10. I'm going to try to get it to X over the middle of the field. Obviously not a big play. We're going to try to hurry up here. No huddle. Let's try mesh spot, and maybe we could get Shetron open. Probably unlikely. I'd be happy with a field goal, to be honest. No one is open at all. We're going to have to throw that away. 39 seconds left in the half. Here we go. It's looking unlikely that we're going to score, but we'll just keep trying to work our way down the field. I'm going to get this to Ollie Gordon right over the middle to the 50-yard line. We'll no huddle again. I'm saving that timeout in case we get into field goal position. We obviously want to have that ready to go. Is X going to be open? No, no, no! Oh, my goodness. X was going to be open, and then he just got held. Oh, man, that's so frustrating. He was going to be open. Look at this. So X, it was Shetron, I think. Where is he? Here. He's running like a little, his route is up and then to cut over here into this space. But what happens is, and I kept waiting for him, so he runs, gets held up by him, and I'm like, okay, he's past him. Is he finally going to release? So he got held up by 1, 2, 3, and he just couldn't get to. I waited as long as I could because the rush was coming, and he just never broke open. And unfortunately, as I'm looking at this, I see number 2 wide open. But now Cincinnati's going to get a field goal at least, and that puts us in a horrible position. What a stupid mistake. And we just a breakdown in route running there, and we should have realized, I mean, we should have gotten rid of that ball, to be honest. There's no reason for us to try to make that work. I just thought he has to break free at some point, and he just never did. 2nd and 5. Can we get to the quarterback here? It'd be huge if we could. Ends up throwing the ball away. 3rd and 5. We'll call cover 3 drop. Just trying to prevent a touchdown at this point. And they'll get the ball first in the second half, which is horrible for us. That's a 1st down. They're definitely going to get a field goal. I'm going to try 3 double cloud again. We cannot give up the touchdown. They've got 1 timeout. Maybe time for 2 more plays. Everyone should be covered. Where is my user going? Okay, someone put some oh, come on. Come on. And that's surely enough time that it's all the way to halftime. Was that a 10-second play? Really? He's throwing the Heisman pose? I mean, where is our pass rush? Like, how do we have no pressure on the quarterback there? That's just ridiculous, you know? Just ridiculous. And now they'll get the ball back. Man, I really want to win this game. Man, that interception that we threw. I'm just going to call it fair catch because I want to try to... I mean, is it even worth trying to... I mean, what if we give up a safety? We just won't. We're going to call an all go. Oh, okay. I guess I don't know how fair catch rules work on a kickoff. But we'll try it, see if someone's open. Let's just air it out. It's not going to be a touchdown, so it doesn't really matter. And that's halftime. 17-10 Cincinnati. We've got some ground to make up. Our defense can do nothing. We stopped them one time, but then we ended up throwing an interception. And that is unfortunate. Let's get into the second half and hope our defense can stop them on that opening drive. And here we go at the start of the second half. Cincinnati's just able to do anything they want to our defense. And that's like an 11-yard gain on first down. What are we supposed to do against these offenses? I don't know at this point. And the very next play, they just completely fool our defense. And the quarterback runs it up to what, the 44-yard line. What's crazy is we have in terms of the ratings, we've got one of the best rated defenses in the Big 12. But I just don't know where they get that from. Like, we have Nick Martin at middle linebacker. He's incredible. In fact, he just made that play that made him drop the ball. He's like 97 rated. And I think he must bring the average up way higher than it really is. Because, like, we don't have a cornerback over 80 rated. Our defensive line is, like, caps at, like, 82. So I'm like, how are we, like, at 85 rated? I don't know. But here's 3rd and 4. Are they in field goal range? Maybe on the edge of field goal range. I'm going to try cover 1 LB spy. Yeah, let's try that. I'm going to play the spy. Come on, break that up. Oh, come on, man. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 26. They run it. At least we stop them from just running straight into the end zone. 2nd and 4. We haven't blitzed much in this game, so we're calling a blitz here to see if that slows them down. I'm just worried it's going to expose our pass defense. It doesn't, though. Luckily, they run. That's 3rd and 5. Maybe we should call some zone blitzes. Let's try Will Sam 3 and see if that stops him on 3rd and 5. Let's get the crowd into it. Nick Martin hyping the crowd up. Come on, we need a play here. That's a screen, but he's not able to get it to the halfback in time. And we'll hold him to a field goal. Hoping they miss it. Come on, let's hype the crowd up. Maybe some miscommunication. And they make it. And that's a 10-point lead for Cincinnati, 2010. Time to respond. And after a few really nice plays, we've got 2nd and 1, and they don't have any safeties back. So we're going to call... Oh, man, but no one was open. I thought that was going to be a touchdown, and it turns into throwing the ball away. I thought their what do you call it? Their coverage was going to be pretty weak. Now it's 3rd and 1, and they call a similar thing, and I've got to call some play that throws the ball downfield. You know, we've got some time here. What do we call? I'm thinking like maybe double go. So we've got Shetron and Drummond, but surely someone's going to be open downfield, and Square is wide open, and that's going to be a big touchdown for Stribling. Yes, that's exactly what we needed right there. I don't know what kind of coverage Cincinnati was going for, but we take advantage of it, and that's 20-17, and that's the exact kind of response we needed. We are back in this game, and the Cowboys have a chance to improve on their win total from last year. I'm fixating on that because it's like all that matters to me. And you can't leave our number 1 receiver wide open. Now that we've got some momentum with our offense at home, it's time for our defense to get a big stop, which could completely change the scope of this game. Not a great start, but we'll take it. 4-yard run on first down. 3rd and 6, just a couple of plays later. And like I said, we need the crowd in this right now. Oh, no, I accidentally used her to a cornerback. No, no, no. I used her to a cornerback right as the route started and got us out of position. That kind of stuff drives me crazy. Like, I was trying to switch to a different defensive lineman. Oh, man, that is just so frustrating. And we lose all momentum from a dumb mistake. Nice hit by Nick Martin. He's done that a few times to stop completions, and that's 2nd and 10. And after a 9-yard RPO out to the receiver, we've got 3rd and 1 from the 39. Really don't want them to score. Come on, that's a stop. That's a stop, and they are not in field goal range, so we will get the ball back. Cowboys turn to take the lead. Let's get our offense rolling. We'll start this drive at the 12-yard line, and they still only have 1 safety back. I've got to try and all go and hope that either Stribling or Shetron is open. Let's see. I'm going to get it to Square. Come on, catch that thing. Catch that thing. They don't respect our passing. They don't respect our passing, but they got to start doing it, because that's what we will do if you don't put 2 safeties back and if you go cover 0. You can't blitz us like that. We will audible, and they do it again. They don't respect us. They don't respect us at all, and we're audible into all go. they got to start respecting our passing game. Unfortunately, they blitzed us. We couldn't get there in time, but I mean, they got to start respecting us. Once again, we'll just run our screen that we called. I'm going to cut it back in. Every time I do that, I expect to get better blocks, and every single time we don't get any blocks. So what do we do here on 3rd and 8? I'm thinking about a screen again, to be honest. I'm sorry, I have to throw it. I've got to throw it. Oh, go. Look at. No. Come on. Get to the line. Come on. We snap this. Snap it. Okay. Oh, no, that was a stupid decision. Why did I do that? I panicked. Is that really going to be a pick 6 from a linebacker? Oh, my God. Man, is that the second person to throw the Heisman pose at us in this game? That is just... Oh, that was so dumb. I made a stupid decision. I don't know why. I just picked a random receiver and threw it to him. And you can't do that on Heisman difficulty. I don't know what I was thinking. And they keep their 10-point lead intact after we go back and forth. And we've just got to have a short memory here and just go out and continue to run our offense. I guess we won't take any more shots downfield as it's not really working. But, I mean, to be fair, we kind of have to start passing the ball. We're down in this one. And I know we're still in the 3rd quarter, but the time is going to go by quickly. I'm going to try all go, but I'm actually going to look for an option over the middle like Shetron, number 11 Shetron, or Senecal. They blitz, so X should be open, and he is. I'm going to start no huddling it. Actually, I like this out double under. Let's try that. See if we can catch him off guard with this no huddle. Y is open. Juke, and that's another first down. And after a few quick plays, we're like down into the red zone. We've just been no huddling it. I'm just gonna throw that one away. 2nd and inches. I think I'm just gonna try a fullback dive. Fullback dive. Where are we at here? No, I want play type run. Fullback dive. Yeah, like that on 3rd and inches. See if McIndoe can get this. Oh, I don't think he's going to make it, but he does. And is he going to score a touchdown? Look at him go. He just keeps shrugging everybody off. And that's 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. I think we got to just get this to Ollie Gordon II, don't we? Don't we? I think we do. And this has been a very quick, very successful drive. And there you go. We claw back and erase, sort of, that pick 6. And we're right back in this thing once again. On 1st down, they ran the ball. We tackled him for a 2-yard loss. On 2nd down, they called a screen, but they couldn't complete the pass. Now it's 3rd and 12. They call another screen. Can we stop him before the 1st down marker? We can. Cowboy ball. And here we go. Need to have a big drive here on offense. Our offense has all kinds of momentum. And if 58 was faster, that could have been a much bigger play because he would have gotten to that block. First play of the 4th quarter, 1st and 10 from the 47. Successful drive so far. We've got a little RPO to Gavin Freeman. That's a nice 8-yard pickup. And I know I said I wasn't going to do it again, but when they line up in this formation, we got to try to take a shot downfield. Let's get it to O. That's a touchdown as long as he catches it, and he does. Shetron number 2, rather than Shetron number 11, the tight end. Shetron number 2 breaks open, gets a step on his man. We get it to him, and that's a huge touchdown to take a 4-point lead here in the 4th quarter. The Cowboys are back. And now this is going to be a big drive in this game. If Cincinnati's able to score here, it's going to be a pretty back and forth end of this one. If our defense continues to play well, which it looks like they might, we've been calling these zone blitzes, and they haven't really been able to handle them, to be honest. Hopefully not jinxing it there. And we get the ball back and score again. We're going to be looking like we're in a good position to score after being down by 10. Nick Martin gets into the backfield, lose 2 yards. Now it's 3rd and 11. And do we call the same sort of play? It's been working for us. We got to keep going for the zone blitz. They don't know how to do it. They can't do anything about it. Have we finally found the weakness of this? They call a screen. Ooh, that's going to be close. And they get the 1st down. And after a couple of completions, 47-yard line, 1st and 10. That first down conversion with that screen really took the life out of our defense. But we're going to keep fighting here. We're going to keep fighting. Let me try edge blitz 3, 2nd and 7. A stop here would be huge. We already know that. And our defense is lined up similar to their defenses when we try to throw it deep. But we're in zone coverage. Come on, get to that. Number 7. Who was that? That was Epps. What a pass breakup. And exactly what we needed in that situation. If that was a completion, all of the momentum would have shifted back to Cincinnati. But here it is, 3rd and 7 from the 49-yard line. This is a huge moment in this game. Come on, get to the quarterback. He has to throw the ball away. Cowboy ball with a chance to extend the lead. Let's go, Cowboys. Punt went into the end zone, touchback, and they're lining up in this. I mean, do we take a look downfield? I'll throw it away if there's no one open. And I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to get out and try to get a few yards on the ground. We get 1 yard. Probably a bad decision. Actually, probably a horrible decision, but we will live with it. If they're going to potentially give us that, we're going to potentially take it. Let's try an RPO and see if we can get some yardage here. Freeman wide open. We'll see if anyone runs up to cover him. They don't. We'll get it to him. Dribbling with the block. Freeman, huge reception. 1st and 10. And after a couple of quick, there was a run, and then we tried to screen that didn't work. We've got 3rd and 5. X is wide open. Can he get across the first down marker? He can, and then some. And I'm not saying that play just won us the game, but it sure made winning it a whole lot easier. A screen of like 15 yards or something like that. We've got 1st and 10 from the 28. And Ollie Gordon is just starting to cook. Garrett Rangel is starting to cook. Our offense has come alive in the last about quarter. And I don't know why I'm going to pass it. Let's just keep it on the ground. Cedric Alexander comes into the game so Gordon can rest for just a bit. And we'll take that just to keep the clock rolling. 2nd and 7. And on 2nd down, they saw the run coming and effectively stopped it. We gained nothing. So we're going to try this play on 3rd and 7. And I think I really want a touchdown on this drive. Get it to Ollie Gordon. He's open, and that's a 1st down. And that's what I mean. Yes. Well, I mean, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's all I'm going to say. 1st and goal from the 5. They get into the backfield. Really want to score a touchdown here to put this game away. We try an RPO to get Gavin Freeman open. I don't want to risk that. We'll just take it to the 5-yard line with Ollie Gordon. And what a huge play in this game. Do we go for an RPO or do we try something else? Let's see what the coach is suggesting. I don't mind corners go flat. I'm really looking for that tight end. But what are we gonna call here? Maybe like a mesh, like that inside cross. I'm gonna go for the inside cross. Shetron or Freeman, probably looking for Freeman. Huge play in this game. Huge play in this game. I'm rolling out. I'm going to get it to Y. That's a touchdown. Yeah. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown, Cowboys. And what does that bring the lead to? It's over 10. It's to 11. Is that right? It's to 11, 38-27. What a comeback by this team after being down by 10 and throwing a pick 6 to now be up by 11 with 2.5 minutes left in the game. That's exactly the kind of fight we're looking for from this team. And don't let it be lost on you. This is a ranked opponent. Number 22 in the country, Cincinnati. They come to Oklahoma as a ranked team, and they're going to leave Oklahoma with no number in front of their name. And after a couple of nothing plays, it's 3rd and 8. We're just trying to play defense to prevent a touchdown here. They're not even able to get a 1st down. That's an open receiver that shouldn't have been. They get the 1st down. Clock continues to run. Let's try cover 3 cloud. This might take us to the 2-minute warning unless they snap it now, which they do. I see a receiver open. They get it to him. Tackled immediately. That's the 2-minute warning. They still have 3 timeouts, but remember, they need 2 touchdowns to win this thing. No chance of it. Oh, no, I guess if they score a touchdown with a 2-point conversion, kick an onside kick, then kick a field goal, that would send it to overtime. And we get to the quarterback on 2nd and 4, 3rd and 12. They don't call a timeout. I'm going to try cover 3 sky again. I clicked the wrong button. Let's do cover 3 sky. I think Tampa 2 has a weakness that I don't want them to be able to exploit. They'll throw that ball away. 4th and 12. This is the game. If it hasn't already been decided, it will on this one. And we'll go... how do we... All right, whatever. We'll do cover 4 quarters. That's fine. 4th and 12. Most likely going to be, I mean, if they don't convert it, it will be their last play of the game on offense. They do convert, and they call a timeout. We got an unnecessary roughness call? What? It was thrown at the tackle. What was the unnecessary roughness? What? Oh, that just shows you that this game just cheats at some point. Like, in the last 2 minutes of the half and the last 2 minutes of the game, they just cheat to try to make the games close. It's so annoying and unnecessary. Like, I'm certain they're going to score a touchdown here and then kick an onside kick. And it's like, they don't need to do that. Like, just let the games end naturally. Like, what? Don't program it so they just become, like, the greatest team ever in the last 2 minutes. There's no need for it, you know? No need for it at all. Minute and 10 seconds left in the game. They've got 2 timeouts. They keep passing it sort of underneath. That second, they'll call their second timeout. I'm going to try cover 2 invert. 9-yard line. 1 timeout. I mean, they have to score here and get the 2-point conversion for it to be a game. For the onside kick to mean anything, you know? I'm going to try... okay, they're going to spike it. They want to keep their 1 timeout, which makes sense. 4 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. There's someone wide open on like a screen. Great pass breakup by the leader of our defense, Nick Martin. He's a senior, 97 rated. Unfortunately, he's gone after this year. But this is 3rd and goal. 52 seconds left in the game. I mean, they've got to go for it. I see a receiver wide open, but he'll throw it out of the back of the end zone. And this is obviously... Oh, they're going to kick a field goal. So they're going to kick a field goal, then go for an onside kick in hopes to score a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie it up. And we block the kick. And that's exactly how you end a game. Block the field goal. Don't let them even get a chance at it. They're going to call 1 timeout here. And then we're just going to kneel it to win the game. What a performance by the Cowboys. What a comeback, really. You know what I mean? Why don't we just kneel it? We're just going to kneel the ball here. And that'll take us to the end of the game. The Oklahoma State Cowboys. We're celebrating. We're going crazy about that. Our first ranked win in the Dynasty. Cincinnati comes to Oklahoma, and they cannot do it on the road. Garrett Rangel with 402 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. He did have those 2 picks, 1 for a touchdown, but he was able to rally back. He was able to have a short memory and forget about it, and we go out and win the game. Now, do I think we should be ranked? No. You know, I don't know. I think Cincinnati was probably ranked when they shouldn't have been. I don't know who they've played this year, who they've beaten, but regardless, the Cowboys win that game, a win they needed to get, really, after losing the last one, and we improve on our win total from last year. We're now 5-3 on the year, 3-2 in the conference. What a performance by the Cowboys. Like I said, Garrett Rangel on only 25 completions, 402 yards. His average was 10.8 yards a throw with 3 touchdowns. Ollie Gordon also had a good game, 151. Garrett Rangel ends the game with -1 yards on the ground. Receiving wise, what did we see? Gavin Freeman with 69 yards and Stribling with 146 on 3 receptions. Ridiculous. And then on defense, no picks, no turnovers, but still able to win by 11. But now that we're done with the game, we have to get into the hell that has been recruiting this year, as we've lost so many good players to other teams. It's been quite difficult. We lost some players from last week to this week. I might have already removed them. Yeah, I guess I already removed them. But we need 4 cornerbacks realistically. We need 3 outside linebackers. We need like 3 DNs, 3D tackles. We need some offensive linemen. We need quality at every position. And every time we add people, they seem to go to other places. So I'm gonna off screen, off camera, I'm gonna go through and just make sure we have enough people at each position to actively recruit. We're starting to get down to 3 stars at this point, and then we'll go through and try to assign. We've got 210 hours left over. We'll try to assign those the best we can, and then we'll advance the week and hope that we have some good news in recruiting. All right, I think what we should do, I've added some players. What we need to do, what I want to do first is there's some players that are in sort of the commit phase, and I want to just kind of prioritize them. So, for example, Zay Keen here, I don't know, because honestly, he might commit to LSU this week. If he doesn't, I mean, I could schedule a visit for our next game, which is against Iowa State, and then go all in on, I mean, we're already all in on points. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's worth it. But I definitely, well, the thing is, I can't go for Toomer right now. What I might do is just add 5 to Toomer to keep up with TCU to make sure they don't run away. But man, with Zakeen, you know what we should do? Let's actually go through, because I want to put points. I want to max out him. So let's do that first and foremost, because I really want Kalen Rashad to come to Oklahoma State, but UT decided that they want him too. So we've got to put some hours into him for sure. So I'm going to go all in there. That's number 1. For Ames, I feel like we're doing good. I'm going to keep that the way it is for now. With Rossi, we're doing good. I just added this center. I don't know if we're going to... Well, he's a 4-star to be fair. I'm just going to go ahead. Let's offer him a scholarship. He's still in his top 8, so let's offer him a scholarship and throw 25 on him. I mean, he's a 4-star. We got to go after him. So DN with Suggs, I'm going to keep 40 on him for now. I wonder if we can convert that to a hard sell. We can't. Then I added these guys. Honestly, I might throw a scholarship at Pat Connor to see if we can get in his top 8. With Tyler Francisco, we had a visit with him this week. So on one hand, I want to remove those 50 points. But what I'm actually going to do is max him out. Since he is in the commit phase, we had a visit with him this week. Texas Tech already had his visit. So maybe the visit this week convinces him to come to Oklahoma State. If it doesn't, then man, we've got a lot of work. So we need 3 D tackles. 3 D tackles. And it's just going to be 3 stars and 2 stars if we don't get Francisco. So got to go all in with him. At outside linebacker, I want to put some more points on John Beach here. Let's add 10. I have to keep him the same way because I need to schedule some visits this week, to be honest. I really do. So I think we have basically 10 more points to spend on just straight up recruiting. At cornerback, we've got Gary Bill Johnson 4-star. I really want McCauley. Colorado State's going for him. So is Texas Tech. We're maxed out on points, so we might schedule a visit with him. So basically, we've got 3 players we can schedule a visit with, and then 10 additional hours. Where should we spend those 10 additional hours? It's not going to be on kicker. Let me go through all of them. Maybe like on receiver. Maybe on Toomer. He's maxed out. Maybe on Ames. What do we do here? Maybe on Suggs. I think I'm actually going to spend it on Toomer just because we're probably going to lose Zay Keen. So I'm going to spend it on Toomer and bring him up to 40. And you know what? I'm actually going to guess his hard sell while I'm at it. I'm going to guess... Oh, no, we only have 1. I can't really do that, can I? Oh, that sucks. All right, we're just going to have to put 40 on him. I don't want to make a mistake there. So we'll put 40. And then we can schedule a visit for 3 people. Now, I'm going to spend a lot of time. I mean, there's only one. It's not going to be Diamond, and it's not going to be this guy. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. So we can schedule a visit for half of them. I'm going to go through and figure out the best 3. I think I'm going to do Keen for next week and just hope. But what if I'm just wasting? Like, what if he commits to LSU this week? Then I've just wasted those 40 hours. But then if I don't try, I think I'm going to do, because I want to get at least 1 4-star receiver. No, I'm going to do Keen. We'll do Keen. We got to at least try Keen. I'm going to do Beach because we need outside linebackers and McCauley. So let's just do those 3 for next week. Hopefully they're all available. Let's see. We're going to go on proximity to home. Who else did I say? Beach. We're going to do athletic facilities like that. And then with Keen, can he do next week? He can. We're going to do pro potential like that. And there's our 700 hours. Now we get to advance the week and just hope that Keen didn't commit to LSU and we didn't just waste 40 hours. Wow, incredible news. Tyler Francisco commits to Oklahoma State. He was like an inch away from committing somewhere else, but he came to Oklahoma State, watched us come back with a victory this week, and he commits to Oklahoma State. And even more so, that receiver Keen didn't commit to LSU, so we got a chance to sway him this week as well, which is exactly the kind of thing that we needed. And Harsh gets Defensive Player of the Week in the Big 12 with 2 sacks. Okay, that's cool. Not bad. I don't remember him having that great of a game, to be honest. He didn't stand out to me, but we'll take it. And the 5-3 Cowboys host Iowa State next. And we are exactly even with them on overall offense and defense. So that is going to be a good game. But before we end the episode, just want to take a look through all of our recruiting and see how we're looking for next week. So I still want to get Titus, but we can't worry about that right now. Same thing with Guerrero, though it's looking unlikely. How are we doing with Keen? Well, but he's going to have a visit with us next week. He's going to visit us before LSU or Alabama. So if we have an incredible week, is there like any bonuses if we get a ton of receiving yards or something with that visit? I guess not, no. And we, unfortunately, it's not a good enough school that we'll get like a boost for winning it. But hopefully we do enough there. With Toomer, TCU has completely run away with it, so we're gonna have to worry about that in the next episode. And now Reshad is in the commit phase, and can we schedule a visit with him with BYU? He can't, so we might lose Reshad. I'll probably schedule a visit for him week 13. If he doesn't commit to UT this week, at least we'll have a chance to get our visit before UT. Ames, ooh man, we're gonna go all in on him this week to try to make sure he commits to us. Rossi, we're doing fine. We're in the top 8 for Fallon, so that's good that we're still in that fight. Britton Smith, so we've got a 5-star D end and a 5-star D tackle, which is so incredible. That's exactly what we needed. And that's going to be a huge help for our future of our D-line. We've also got this 4-star Joey Suggs, who once we start having more hours to spend, I think we'll get him. John Beach, we scheduled a visit. He's coming to Stillwater this week. And we're hoping that that's a good visit. In the lead for Greg Johns. How are we doing with Macaulay? He is in the commit phase, and he's coming to town this week. We're maxed out. If we could get 2 4-star cornerbacks, that would be huge. And these 2 3-star cornerbacks, we're doing pretty good on, and obviously our kicker, we're still going to be good. So overall, I think we're in a pretty good spot right now. I mean, we could still schedule like 3 visits this week. I do want to schedule for Toomer and Reshad. Honestly, I don't think it's worth scheduling. Oh no, he goes to Kansas this week. That's going to be tough to beat. I think he's probably going to Kansas. That's unfortunate. I think he might be going to Kansas. We'll just have to do our best. We're obviously going to max him out on hours this week. Just unfortunate timing there. Same with Reshad. I think we might lose Reshad. We just have to hope. But anyways, that'll be the episode this time. Hit the like button and subscribe. We'll see you in the next episode for Iowa State and some more recruiting.